Hello everyone, welcome to Beskidy. Starting here by Grandpappy, just like we always do. We're off to the woods, Grandpa. Well, kind of in some of the previous episodes on here, maybe people would rather I just farmed, but I can't help that when I see things and need a little fixing to try to fix them so that they work as intended, when we try to do it in here. So past couple episodes we've talked about making cuttable trees, which wasn't something, of course, that came with the original game of FarmSim 13. But there was the forest mod that came out, and then the Giants in FarmSim 15 added their own touches to it in creating the forestry module. So we do have the ability on this map, now that the trees are growing, to cut them and do things with them. And let me see here, if I just go, I did a little bit off cam. I haven't cut any other trees or anything like that. But let me get to the forestry vehicles. Previously, I believe I purchased this vehicle here. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Junkari Patruna. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I decided I didn't want to have that vehicle, and the reason why is I got to figure out how to run this crane, which probably be pretty amusing on camera trying to do it. But it's a little bit more cost, and I almost think my ability to haul logs would be a little bit different if I was able to use the front loader of a tractor. The trouble is I need some kind of trailer, and it looks like I didn't pick this one. You know what? I think there are some other mods in here. I still have there's a bunch of testing I was doing in here, so I gotta remember again kind of what I have. Okay, so we have our steel chainsaw available, but I don't know that I have purchased anything else. I think there are some other mods over here I wanted to look at. I'm gonna need a tractor, and I can probably use the same tractor that pulls a trailer. That's harvesters, beets, get out of there, tippers. Yeah, I don't think maybe it's miscellaneous. Plow, sewing machine. Let me get over to it. There's got to be a miscellaneous. I should have gone the other direction. Good grief. Okay, here we go. Let me look down in here. Aha, here it is. This puppy, I looked high and low for this, and I don't know how to say this. That must be German, maybe? Grabber? This can wrap kind of around a log, and apparently it's intended for use with the forest mod, and it's only $500. So this can go on the front end loader of a tractor that we already have, and I don't know if the tractors that we have would be anywhere near strong enough to be lifting these kinds of trailers, or excuse me, trailers, of tree trunks. But I think for our purposes, if we just kind of suspend our disbelief for the moment, it would be very helpful. I mean, we already have a tractor for one, and it's way cheap, $500. Probably couldn't get one in real life for that. I also, well, I don't know if I got this trailer. I don't know where this trailer came from, but it's only $2,500. I was thinking of getting it, although this other one isn't too bad either. Yeah, boy, it's right. Let me go back to the forest mod. Animals, sort of a brand. Owned mods. Somewhere in here was the forest. Oh shoot, this is mods by brand. Here we go. There's a trailer here. It's a little more expensive, but it's also a smaller trailer. I was kind of considering using that other one. It might be a little too big, so let's see how this goes. It's going to cost us, you know, we have 60,000 in the bank. Let's buy ourselves a trader. And then let's get this other griefer thing, or whatever that is. Where is the miscellaneous? Is it right? Aha, here we go. Let me get this, and we'll buy that. You know, I think if we have those, we are going to... Well now, you know, as I think on this, we're gonna run into a problem. Because as I think on it now, we have the ability to load the logs, but what about at the other end? You know, I seem to recall there is a sawmill that has kind of a conveyor belt, you know, that we put the tree trunks on. So I may end up regretting this particular decision. Or it may cause me to do a little bit more modding in the map, and I can go find the trigger where the sell point is, and I can create another one that's outside the building. But first, I have to get some logs. So, let me go through, I don't think this one here. One of these tractors has, I wonder if it's this one. This little unassuming tractor here, I believe there's, let me see. Well, first we can probably pull up, oh, that's the beep too. Very good. Alright, one of these is... What does N do? I heard a door open, but I don't see any open. There's so many. There we go. Alright, so this gave us a front end loader that we can raise or lower. There's so many input bindings, you know, with these tractors. I think I hit, yeah. So I'm going to make my way over to the town, and I'm going to pick up the trailer, and you know, I probably need another tractor over there as well to kind of haul around. Maybe first, before I go, let me go get some a slurp of fuel, and we'll get her all ready to go. Head to the forest. Except we got this other beast in the way. Let me move it out. Everybody wants to camp out by the fuel depot. Oh, that was slow getting going. At least I'm unfast in game. So let me get this a little fuel, and we'll have them all ready to head on over to... There we go. Alright, I'm not going to make you watch me as I drive this over, so I'm going to head for the entrance here. I will see you when I get over there in a bit. Alright, we are over here at the store, and we see our equipment sitting over there that we purchased, but one problem we just ran into is it's night, and it isn't leaving the door open. Let me see, can you drive through it? No, it's a hard surface. I don't know that there's any way to get in there and get that stuff out. You know, it's one thing to kind of hop over the fence, you know, close my eye and let us purchase something. But anyway, I think it wants us to come back another day, so I was actually going to turn this off. While we are waiting here for nightfall, I'm going to go back to the farm. You know, we basically have one other thing that we'll need to carry, and I know I can't carry it on this tractor. I'd love to carry it kind of on the front, but there isn't a front attacher joint that I'm aware of. Maybe that's something I should put in there. But I'm going to go back to the farm here. Let me see. I've used this tractor quite a bit. Used this. Oh yeah, that's this one here. I've also used. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, I've used this one too. You know what? I'm going to drive him over. I'm going to put on the back. This is where we will carry our saw. So I will head on out the door and be back in a minute. Alright, now we have both tractors over here, waiting entrance. Yes, we know you're closed. Alright folks, we're going to have to fast forward time, and you know what, it's in the evening anyhow. So let me turn him off. What I'm afraid may happen is it'll use way more fuel if I fast forward the time than it otherwise would. So, let me see, do I have fast forward? Goody goody, I do have it. Okay, let me get it going, and I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, folks. We are still on fast forward, waiting till the store opens so we can get our stuff. Note to self, try to do this during business hours next time so you can continue working when you want. I don't know that I just told it to turn on, but anyway, is this supposed to just... How does this roll open? Is there a... Oh, jeepers, this is going to be the next problem. Let me see here. Is there a... Enter. No, I don't want to go in there. B. All these different input bindings. Okay, that's handy. Presumably now that'll stay open and will automatically shut at the end of the day. All these things I'm learning about this map. Alright, let's get to work, folks. Time is a-wasted. Let me back up here. I don't know which tractor is stronger in this case. It seems the stronger one ought to be the ones that would hold a log trailer. Oh, well, that's a rookie mistake. I backed up to the wrong side of my timber box. And this box is important. I think it has a fuel refill for our chainsaw in it and a couple other accoutrements. Alright, so that's in here. Man, I hope this hook over here works with my front loader. It looks pretty big relative to the front loader. Alright. Pause there and leave the tractor here. Gonna go over to this one, pop in, and let's first go pick up our gripper log pull. Oh, okay, it's gonna let me. Please don't kick me sky high. Okay, so let me bring that up. What's the input binding? V. Oh, modding. Open the pliers, it says. And here it's closing them. Oh, dog my cat. So B must... Okay. B takes it the other way. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's going to be, like, these tools. Okay. Yeah, I can see how a log is going to fit in there. Alright, so we'll get that on there. This raises lower. You know, that kind of looks a little funky, but I think I'll have an easier time of it. I don't know that I can rotate the head on it, can I? Oh, that does that. KM, that does that. I don't know if there's a way to circle this thing. I don't think that I want to. I pretty much want it to stay like that so I can pick up the logs and dump them in our trailer. Alright, I need to do on here what I did over in Farm Sim 11, which is make the trailer over here a little, or a script that will auto-load the logs. Oh, interesting. There's a, oh, sorry, I'm trying to bring up a mouse pointer. You can see a little flicker in the texture here when pieces are butted together. It's kind of the bane of some of these older versions of Farming Sim. You see it on the roads a lot, and I guess you see it in here. Alright, like I said, time's a wasting. Let's get, woo! Beep, beep. Alright. We have ourselves some equipment. Now, oops, got off the map. there's the map. Let me zoom. Okay, I think I know where to go. If I just get out of here, we'll aim a tight right. I am still learning this map. One would think it'd be very easy to learn, you know. I mean, you just have a 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer square. But it is hard to remember, especially on a detailed map like this one, where obviously there was a ton of effort put into it. All these nooks and crannies. Yeah, I think it's telling us the woodcutters that way. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, we do have, I see cuttable trees. They're kind of along the edge here. I want to get down to the forest, and I wonder, can I get down here? And there's a nice tree right here to my left that could be cut down. Yeah, so I'm basically in the forested region here. Let me get just a little bit further. Kind of out of range as I cut some of these down. So let me kind of get right here. And I'm going to go back to... Oop. I need to get another mod in here. There's a... Yeah, tractor's still on this, as I saw. There's a great mod that allows you to switch between various vehicles. That's one that I needed here. Now, when I've used a forest mod in the past, all I've ever pulled out of this box is only the saw, and then I return to the box to fuel up the saw whenever I'm out of gas. But really, I've never done anything else in here with it. Let me see here. Come over and head on down the hill. Start cutting some timber. Gotta think a little bit too and figure what's gonna be the easiest for me to pick up with my gripper that I have down there. Actually, I need to park the trailer somewhere. Let me just bring this tractor in here, kind of a decent spot, and we'll just turn him off. Well, he was supposed to turn off. Turn GPS on. Help! Oh, I see. That's what it was. I wasn't on the tractor. Alright, so I guess what I was... and of course I forgot to lower the beast. Let me put that down. Oh, that's all the further it's going to go. Okay. So I have... What all can I grab in here? Let me see. It might only be the saw. Take the chainsaw. Can I grab anything else in here? No, it is only letting me grab the saw, which is alright. I think we have a full tank. I think that's what the green line means. Alright, enough talking. Let's start cutting. Now, one beauty of the way the mapper has set this up is even when you cut down these trees, you're still going to have tree representation here by this green thing. I can't cut this one down. That's foliage. Oh, and this is making me... How is this gonna... I gotta think about which direction this is gonna fall. And I don't know that it's gonna let me... How did that happen last time? Did it go in the direction? I can't really see. I almost think it went in the direction of that I tried cutting it. Alright, this doesn't look according to... Hey, there we go. Timber. Oh, I love that. You know, it would take a while. I think you have it now in Farm Sim 22. Maybe, or maybe it's still a mod, but you heard the sound of the tree fall. And I just love that that effect is in there. I know for Farm Sim 15 and 17, it was just silence, you know, as the trees fell. Maybe even for 19 as well. So I love that they put that into the mod. So, alright, well, I didn't help myself. Good deal. We have kind of marks on here. I want to come along and I don't know what all I need to do to cut this. I know in 15, I would walk along the top of the log and limit, you know, which is kind of what you would do in real life. The times I've been logging in the forest, and I haven't done that much. Like, oh, come on, get those things off of there. How does it, yeah, there's some of it goes. There's like certain nodes it's got to touch. Wish I knew. Oh, it's kind of sitting up here down here too. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. Must have the right thing. Oh, we still got some here. Come on, get off of there. Alright, I think we have the tree limbed. But in real life, that's what you would do, or at least that's what we did. We would take our saws, depending on the size of the tree. Obviously, if it's just a little spindle, you don't want to walk on top of... okay, I'm going to need to... I know what I'll do. I'll go to the other side so we can actually see what we're doing. Whoa. We're just doing a simple butt cut here. Did it actually cut? See, I think each of these trees, they have joints, and there we go. You can't just cut them anywhere you please. So I mean, there's always going to be a short one. Let me see. Actually, there's probably one buried in the middle of this tree. Oh, there it is. Let's get this one. There's a term for this, and maybe I'll remember bucking. That's what it is. I think we are bucking the logs when you're cutting them to length. And this here is just very helpful that it's marked us, someone, an invisible helper that we have has marked them so we know exactly where to make the cuts. In real life, we'd always stretch a tape measure to get the length that the sawmill wanted. Alright, here's another cut, and it must be able to tell. Yeah, the only trouble is you end up with too small pieces, and it's sitting here in the tall grass. You know what? I've determined I don't like cutting trees in tall grass. Phew! We got one of them down. Let me try this other one. And you know, this is just... I could fall him on the road now, couldn't I? Let me see if I can get him. Yeah, too bad you could see the cut kind of down there. Let me get this going and see if he behaves and falls towards my... There we go, bud. Good, good, good. Oh, you can hear a creak. No, don't get... Okay, good. Oh, that would have killed me in real life. That would have hurt. You know, cutting these trees down is reminding me of the notching. Oh, except I gotta get back up on my tree. Can I jump? I can jump, right? Jumping with a chainsaw. Not exactly the safest thing in the world to do. But a man does what he's gotta do. Let me see if I can walk down the tree and get rid of most of it again. It appears to be working. Yeah, this is unfortunately, I tried to avoid putting it in here, but we're going to end up with some pieces down here. We may end up finding them with a mower, although I hope not. But you know, it's, I believe in Farm Sim, yeah, when we first had it in Farm Sim 15, I think it would, at least at times, put a notch, you know, when you cut down the tree, in order to... You don't just walk up to a tree and cut it straight down. Use your mouse or gamepad to control the cranes and claws. Okay. Plenty of ways to handle. Well, this is, I don't recall asking for all this, but okay, there's my mouse. Can I get out? Alright, did I end up cutting at the, I must have. I don't see it anymore. You know, I think this thing is basically out of juice, so maybe what I'm going to do, I'll jump over this, I'm going to go Let me see, can I fuel up my saw? I seem to recall you could do it here. Fill the saw's fuel tank into your toolbox. Well, can I do it here? R? No. What? Oh, for goodness sakes. I don't know how I started it. Okay, so maybe if I take my saw... Is it full? Oh, X! It's another input binding. There we go. Alright. I'm going to put it back in there for the moment. Boy, there's so many things to figure out in here. Just 2 trees down. Oh my, I forgot to turn him off. Let me get him around. I gotta find kind of a flat place for our trailer, and you know, these dirt roads are gonna be brutally bumpy to try to haul these logs on. I'm kind of curious to see just how stable it is. You know, once we got into Farm Sim 17, we had all these tools to strap things down. You know, that looks pretty cool. I don't know. There we go. Okay, drop the trailer. Kind of a little nervous as to. All right, let's do this. Let me. Actually, there's a. Oh, see, I'm running over. I gotta really look at this top down. And I tell you, I should have come over here with the mower before attempting to cut these trees. Okay, he's headed the other way. I think I bumped him with my tires. Dog my cats, I just can't see. Maybe I'll head out here. Yeah, I see him kind of hanging there. Get lined up. But as I was starting to say, in Farm Sim 15, hey, what are you going down the hill for? Oh, well, now this is curious. Where did my... I lost my... Oh, goodness. Which one was it? N, M, K, T? No, that raises that up. L? M, G? No, not that. How did I get my front loader? J? X, L, Z, 7. No, that's a light. G, T, M, N. Okay, there's something going on here with input bindings. Oh, that's a disappointing thing. That now I can't even see my my front loader. But it's there. Trust me, it's there. Alright, so let me put this down. I gotta try to manage that. Is the log still... Oh my... Oh, that's right. Saved by the bell. I'm gonna have to practice this off cam a little bit. I'm on a slope, which doesn't help. Trying to use equipment I'm not very familiar with. Let me get this down here. Can I grip? What do I gotta do to grip? It's... How do you lock this sucker? Stay in place. Yeah, this is exactly how it'd be. Okay, I don't want to open it, but I think this closes it actually. Alright, that didn't, I don't think I'm down far enough, maybe. No. Down far enough. I gotta do a B. Now, come on, just scrape that a little. And it may be, if I get it in there now, let me see. Okay, well, I got it in there. I don't know if I have it enough in there because I couldn't see the doggone thing. Let me try to turn over here. Yeah, it's probably gonna drop this. Oh, I'm sorry. This is painful. I gotta practice this a little bit, and I may go get the mower so I can see what in the world I'm doing. And maybe what I need to do after I pick up these trees, which I may try to do off cam, is to head over to the forest proper. It doesn't appear that there's, these trees are tall and so thick. It doesn't appear there's any trees or any grass in there because the trees have obviously uh, shadowed the ground so that the light can't reach it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I'm very sorry I couldn't already get any work done here, but thank you for coming along to watch this. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.